Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel for another war video. It's War 4, we're up against Swedeah's alliance, and first up we're taking on his thing on path 1 with Elsa Bloodstone. So Elsa is a great counter for Thing. She does extra damage on her light and medium attacks. The only thing you have to watch out for is managing her his rock stacks, so count your combos carefully because she does not have a way to remove them. But as long as you do that, you'll be just fine. Here I finish my combo at 10, back off, parry, do a full 5-hit combo to push him to 15. Elsa is also sick and tired, so the pretty substantial regen from this node just doesn't really matter. We're always going to have 3 debuffs up pretty much. Going for the SP1 here, now we're going to be critting just an absolute ton. Go back in, back off, evade counter into a 4-piece combo to get him to 15 again, bait out the special, and this next SP1 is going to finish him. So, really fast, really clean fight from Elsa. Didn't really take any damage at all. And we're moving on to section 2. That was it for me in section 1. We're going to be taking on Cersei on path 6. The nodes here are kind of irrelevant for her. It's, I think, prowess buildup, unblockable, but she doesn't naturally gain any prowess. So really all that we have to do is just play Rintra. Really, I probably just shouldn't knock her down until she's at about 30% health and then throw a massive SP2, but sometimes I try to get lucky with a crit early on to take a big chunk off to just speed up the fight. Either way, very safe, very straightforward fight. Just going to be playing the cow, failing an SP1 dex there, but that's okay. We're going to keep going in. I think here's where I just go for an SP2 soon. That doesn't really make any sense. Let's see. Yeah, I get about 26 ruptures there, and then I go for a big SP2. And again, it does a decent chunk, so it's fine, but just means we have to wait out Conduit now. And just really not necessary. We could either finish her with an SP3 and just kind of hit her with basics until she's dead, or just wait a lot longer before throwing the SP2. Throw an SP3 early and then throw an SP2 when she's right about here. So here I should have just probably gone for this. I think it would have killed her. But I decided to bait out this SP1 here just to play it safe. Again, I don't think even eating a full SP2 from Cersei I would die. I think I might lose about 10% health if I had a good amount of ruptures up on her. But that's fine. We're going to go in here and finish her off shortly. I think we just hit her with some basic combos and she dies to rupture damage in the end. So very straightforward fight. Again, classic cow stuff that we've seen all season. You just walk in, moo aggressively, take care of the fight, and it's all good. But we're going to put that to the test next war. No spoiler alert. This next fight here, we're going up against Kitty Pryde. It's a pretty straightforward fight with Cap Sam. Speaking of which, great team this war. 3 rank 4's, all of them that I really love. So going in here with Cap Sam, I didn't really mean to pair there. I wanted to just back up and lock on. Doesn't really matter though. We're going to lock on and just get to SP2 and finish this fight. Build up as many armors as we can. I'm not too worried about the prowess that she gets from the node from blocking. Block 2 hits and dex. Even if she does go invisible here, I can just counter her. But we throw this SP2 with 6 armors and she's just dead. So Kitty's health pool is pretty small and Sam is her best counter in my opinion. Maybe other than Nimrod. And so just a total nuke fest. And moving on, we have the final fight of the war for me. This King Groot that we've taken several times on the Safeguard mini-boss node. Again, it's a very straightforward fight. You basically just want to let your ruptures do work, hit him a lot, do cow things. But in this one, I'm not able to get the initial armor breaks on me by eating his SP1, which I like to do on this node. He just doesn't really want to throw it until his furies are gone. So we're a little bit gimped on damage, a little bit less damage than we normally have, but that's totally fine. We're just going to do Rintra things and slowly get this guy down. There is a point in this fight at which, I'm not sure why, but I paused the fight. I can't remember. This war I'm behind a little bit, so I'm not quite remembering why, but I paused the fight mid-fight, and then I come back in, and you can tell my flow is just really off. I'm like wildly swinging at him. Here it is. I'm wildly swinging at him here in the corner once I get him rooted. I eat a heavy. I'm not really paying attention to the timer. It's just kind of all over the place. I don't even know what's going on. But again, we kind of get back in the flow of it here. I think I throw an SP3 to kind of reset my mind. Again, don't need this SP3. Just set the phone down for a second, breathe, and get back into the fight. Again, don't be afraid to do that if you have time. If you get to an SP3, things are feeling off, just reset, take a deep breath, get your hands back on the phone, and get ready to go. But other than that, we're going to go in here and finish off this fight. Basically just combo him down, let the ruptures tick, like I said before. If we eat an armor break or eat a special, it's no big deal. I've eaten special 2s from this guy, and again, that's kind of a spoiler alert for an upcoming war, but I think at this point I will say that unless you stand there and take your hands off the controls in this fight, you're not going to die. Even then, it might take a while. You might time out. Starting to stack a good amount of ruptures now. He's slowly ticking down. Again, this is a very safe fight, but it's definitely not a fast fight. Definitely not setting any speed records on this one. We're going to bait out this SP2, go back in, and that should just about finish it. So, short war for me. Again, I'm on Rintrid duty and Elsa duty, so having a great time with it this season, just finishing fights and having a limited role, but that's great. If you like this video, please subscribe, like, share, and tune in for future content. And as always, I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will catch you in the next one. Later.